We visited the Kingston booth at Computex 2023 and they had some really exciting products to show off. For those of you who don't know, Kingston are the leading global manufacturer of storage and memory solutions. Their suite was separated into 5 different categories: enterprise, creator gadgets, vlogger essentials, smart living, and gamer ecstasy. Let's start with everyone's favorite, gamer ecstasy. Guys, that's literally what it was called. Kingston had 2 amazing custom water-cooled systems on display, displaying their memory modules and of course their storage solutions for gamers. In our first system, we have the Fury Renegade DDR5 RGB modules, which are now coming out in 24 and 48GB non-binary kits for users who may want to have a little bit more RAM than say a 16GB kit, but they don't need 32GB or want to pay 32GB pricing. So it's a good middle ground that Kingston is trying to fill to give its customers more options. The Fury Renegade DDR5 speeds range from 6,000 to 7,200 MHz. You could get it in black or white, and they even have a non-RGB option. The Fury Beast DDR5 RAM is the second offering for gamers. Again, this will be available from 8GB all the way up to 48GB kits. Speeds on this kit are a little slower, ranging from 4800 to 6000 MHz, but it gives gamers a slightly cheaper option, which is fantastic. This memory will come in black and white with an RGB and non-RGB option as well. Next, we have the Fury Renegade NVMe SSD. This is a Gen 4 drive with capacities from 500GB to 4TB. It also runs at 7,300 MB per second read and 7,000 write. They also haven't forgotten their DDR4 RAM users, having those on display as well. Next, we have the Creator Gadgets section. In this section, they had white versions of the Fury Renegade and Fury Beast RAM modules on display, as these seem to have more of a clean creator vibe rather than a gamer aesthetic, but they share the same specs. The main things that were on display here that I think will help creators a lot is this multi-port hub. It is fully customizable. And they also had the KC3000 NVMe SSD, which is Gen 4 with read and write speeds of 7,000 MB per second. And you can get it anywhere from 500GB all the way up to 4TB. The XS2000 external SSD is not a new product, but it does come with read and write speeds all the way up to 2,000 MB per second. Now this means you need at least USB 3.2 Gen 2 x 2 to take advantage of those speeds. You can get it up to 4TB capacity though. I think I might try and get myself one of these. They would come in super handy for events like Computex. I'll breeze over the enterprise space because it's not really my thing. Kingston makes server grade memory and storage solutions, as well as encrypted USB drives, which I thought was pretty cool. Next, we have the Vlogger Essentials. Kingston has their range of SD cards, with cheaper options for the hobbyist to more advanced options for the professional. We were particularly interested in the Canvas React Plus V90 SD card, which is perfect for our 4K video recording daily. It comes up to 256GB capacities, so it'd be perfect for us. Kingston also had the DT Max USB, which is a high performance drive with 1000 MB read and 900 MB per second write. And also the DT Micro Duo 3C, which is a Type A and Type C USB all in one drive. Lastly, for users who don't have the budget for the XS2000 external SSD, they have the XS1000 external SSD, which is a trimmed down version. And due to its slower speeds, it now does not require a USB 3.2 Gen 2 x 2 port to achieve max transfer speeds. The last section on display is smart living. This is where Kingston was showing off the various embedded solutions that they are a part of. Items such as smartwatches or smartphones, action cameras and drones, PCs and Chromebooks, and much more. Anyway, that does it for our time at the Kingston booth. I'd have to say my favorite thing at the booth was the new RAM modules that are coming out in different capacities to help fill in those gaps. Let me know what your favorite product was down in the comments below. Make sure you leave a like and consider subscribing, and we'll see you all in the next one. Have fun with that edit, man. I'm so sorry, I'm so sick.